What's going on, family? It's your favorite cousin, Cool Rich, back in this mug, your bald-headed brethren, and we about to have a good conversation. This conversation is going to be structured towards some of the best fragrances out there. Well, actually, it's one fragrance. We're not going to go into a bunch of different ones, even though that's for the different times, different periods. But this one is going to be different. This one, you've actually seen me talk about it a little bit, but I haven't dived a little bit deeper into this mosh pit, so I'm going to do it today. And because I wanted to do that today, I wanted to pretty much put you up on game. There's this fragrance that's out here, and it's been legendary, it's been well known, it's been around for a long time, probably longer than me. Yes, longer than me. So, with that, let's go ahead and get into this new fragrance. It's not new. This mug has been around for a while. It's a legendary fragrance. It's perfect for the summertime. It's business oriented. This mug has a lot. It's a multifaceted fragrance, but this fragrance that we're going to talk about today is Aqua Di Gio Profundo. Now, what comes with this? This, besides being an amazing fragrance, salty. So you got some salty aquatic notes. So this is definitely something great for the beach, right? So you got some salt, citrusy, more on that type of play. Got some lavender, mandarin orange. We gotta think about some of the other ones. But there's a good amount of different notes that comes with this fragrance. I know there's some woody notes in here as well. There's some citrus in here, probably either a lemon or bergamot, but there's some cypress. I can smell the patchouli. Y'all know one of my favorite notes is patchouli, but this mug has some patchouli in it. Good hit of amber. Atomizer is great, but overall, this mug is a very classy, very cool, smooth fragrance, right? And you've probably seen this in your local department stores, Macy's, Harrods, everything like that. And if you haven't gotten your nose on this, I would suggest that you do so, especially for the spring and summertime. This is great for that. And also even in the fall. This works pretty much almost year round because it's a very nice fragrance, but then as it lingers on for a longer period of time, it goes into more of a woody dry down. So it starts off a little bit more aquatic, a little bit more citrusy, a little bit more salty, but then it goes into more of a woody dry down, a little bit more of an ambery based dry down, a little bit more floral with it when it comes to the lavender and stuff like that. So, and I think it might be some cypress in here too. Nevertheless, this mug is fire. This is actually one of the best ones that I've had to get compliments on. So you know how we go with, right? We got the tier factors. What is that? Well, you got hard pass, you got compliment pass, and you got phone number pass. What is that? What's that specifically for? Hard pass means that, yeah, you're not really gonna go for it. You'll easily pass on it. It's nothing that you'll end up, spending your money on for real. Compliment pass is something that you can spend your money on. It'll get you the compliments, get you in the door, but then your gift of gab pretty much gets you where you need to go after that. Then you got the phone number pass. Sometimes when you end up having that cologne on that's just so good that the girl just want to give you a phone number. This, I'm not sure. I will actually say that this is still in the compliment factor because I actually got a lot of compliments when I was wearing a suit, wearing a few different things like this polo and everything, this Ralph Lauren polo. I've gotten a lot of good compliments with this, and it projects very well. You're talking about at least 6 hours of time of performance, and then the sillage works great. So everything about this fragrance is amazing, right? So why would we have a discussion about this if it's automatically one of the better fragrances? Well, that's because Aqua Di Gio came up with a whole new fragrance. It wasn't even that they more so came up with a whole new fragrance, it was that they did already drop the fragrance, but the fragrance was back in 2021. It was back in 2021, and because it was back in 2021, it makes it a lot different. They initially discontinued this next fragrance that I'm gonna show you in 2021. I want to say probably a month or so after it actually released, or probably like a couple of months. But it is a flanker of Aqua Di Gio Profundo, and this wonderful, wonderful fragrance is Aqua Di Gio Profundo Lights. Right? So, what's in this one? This one, oh my God, this one is, why did they discontinue this? Why did they discontinue this? I will never know. But they discontinued this mug. You talking about the C notes. You already know this is going to be aquatic, right? It's just, how do you discontinue something that's just this good? Like, it's this good. You got the green mandarin in here. You got the cardamom in here. You got the cypress. You got the lavender. Oh my God. Why? It's weird like that sometimes with fragrances. Fragrances in certain fragrance houses, they'll come out with something good and then they'll immediately discontinue it. I don't know why. Nevertheless, this one is a rendition of the original Profundo. So as you see, you got the Profundo and Profundo lights. Now, as you can see that the bottle is aesthetically different. This one has a lighter hue toward the bottom. This one is completely full of more of a rustic midnight blue. But this one, as you can tell, that it does seem a little bit more airy. It actually is. Citrus based, airy, more smooth, more aquatic. This one is, it's the Profundo, but a little bit more toned down on the heavy wood notes, even though the wood notes still activate after a good 6 hours. This one is more airy, floral, and aquatic. That's why I would give this one. This one is definitely more airy and aquatic. I think there's a few other notes in here besides the general cypress and the lavender and things like that that makes it that way. But I think maybe some fig and some rosemary. I'm not sure. But nevertheless, this mug has more of a airy, more of a floral, more of a fresher type of scent compared to this one that has more of a saltier, still aquatic, but still more of a more pronounced woody effect, more of an amber effect, things like that, right? So this one is definitely a little bit more citrus based, a little bit more airy, a little bit more floral, and I'm gonna be honest with you, you should get your hands on this. Get your hands on this as soon as possible. If you haven't really taken your time out to diversify your fragrance lineup, this is one of your best ways to do so. Because if you were to get your hands on this, right, as I stated, it discontinued in 2021. So you will have something that no one else has. So even if you did smell like Profundo, right, let's just say hypothetically speaking, if you did end up getting this and then you went out on a date or whatever the case may be, I'm telling you right now, you're going to get more compliments off of this just because it has more of a unique fragrance smell. It smells like Profundo, but with a unique twist. And that uniqueness is what sets you apart when it comes to fragrances. As I said at the beginning of this video, when you have fragrances, your fragrance is your introduction before you even open your mouth. So if this is your introduction before you even open your mouth, why not smell unique? Why not smell the part? Why not come in with a different type of mystique? That's how you set yourself apart, man. I'm telling you. Like, there's so many different ways to set yourself apart, but getting a fragrance that nobody else has is one of the biggest ways. That's why whenever I used to go places, it doesn't matter if my friends and My friends can attest to this. I used to carry at least 2 to 3 fragrances on me. Probably, I'd say 3. Yeah, a good 3. Reason being is because if I'm going out with my friends, or let's say if we all going out somewhere, somebody is usually lacking. Somebody might be lacking. And if I'm smelling a specific type of way, I don't want my homie to smell like me. So I will end up giving them something that they haven't really had before. And then when they go in and they start talking to mugs and they getting compliments left and right, man, I'm telling you, it make a difference. It makes a big difference. The conversations is different. The way they approach you is different. The service is different. Everything is different. So, man, there's so many stories I can give you with just colognes in general, but this fragrance and just the whole Aqua Di Gio line in general is one of the better lines that you should have in your collection. You can see that I put a good dent in this one. This is the 4.2 bottle, and this one I think is the 1.5, 1.2, no, 1.3. I'm not sure. 1.75 or something like that. Nevertheless, it's amazing fragrances. So you can get them on FragranceNet, you can get them on Joma Shop, you can get them on all those other places like that, right? So, hey man, take advantage of where you can get it, where you can locate it at the current moment before the only place you can get it is on eBay, and they try to whack you over the head for like what you would pay $75, $80, or $100 for. They'll try to get you for $250 to $300, and trust me, yes, they do that. So, you know, it shows with the most. So I need you all to do me a big favor, right? I want to send Coach Prime and the family that's down there up in Colorado, I want to send him some more Louis V luggage. So I would like to send him some Louis V cologne. I need you all to help with my subscriber count, because my subscribers right now is pretty low. So I need you all to give me the HBO special. What's the HBO special? The Help a Brother Out special. So if y'all could go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to my channel, that would be greatly appreciated. I want to get over 500 within the next, let's say, 30 days. I know it's a lofty goal, but I think that we can accomplish it. So I'm gonna just keep putting out this content. As you've been seeing, I've been putting out more content lately, right? You've been seeing the last 4 videos, been coming back to back to back. I done put out a few videos since this month started, and I'm gonna continue doing so. So, hey, I appreciate y'all. Make sure that y'all subscribe to Big Shot Ammo. Also, make sure that you subscribe to this channel right here, Cool Rich. You know it's your host with the most, Finding Nemo, aka you know I need more ammo, or your favorite cousin, Cool Rich. Back in this, you know I ain't gonna say that, but I will say I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and I hope that y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Love, peace.